motherfucking base. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on the 21st of November? It's a Friday morning. Weekend is coming. Weekend is already here for some. We're chilling. Alright, very nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. Been a while, but I'm back. Good to have you back. Designed as an first person FPP, first experience. PUBG Black Budget is a tactical extraction shooter built around attention, survival, and the unknown. The unknown. Black Budget. Okay. Alright. Is that a new PUBG mode, or is it a standalone? Standalone. Hightail will cost less than $30. Okay. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was also not like super hyped on it or anything like that. I wasn't even sure I was gonna play it. It's just Minecraft modded, is it not? Or what is the differentiator? Explain to me like I am bot. Nothing. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. I also don't know when that shit releases. Don't know. GM Sau, Scope Angela, Drancellos, Monigumi, Trig Vector, welcome back ladies. We got John Gunn, Kios and Heim Sub, Greedy Rock as well, welcome. Very nice. Any cool, fresh, newsworthy, exciting happening in the world today? New report, half of US kids want in-game currency for Christmas. That sounded so funny to me, I don't know why. I did not see the new Frankenstein movie, no I did not. Indian Air Force pilot killed after crashing fighter jet at Dubai Air Show. Are you watching Pluribus? No, I'm not watching anything right now. Nothing, yeah, time for a show. Time for a show! Soon, start. 41 killed by flooding in Vietnam, 50,000 homes underwater. Yeah, I've experienced that a few times in my playthrough. Annoying stuff, not gonna lie. Not going to lie in the slide tests. Sound is lower than usual. Is this guy lying or is he retarded? Which one, chat? Both. That's the only answer I was looking for. It is low. Is it really low? What about now? Fine, better, stronger. Okay. How about this? Good? Bad? Very good? Perfect. Same shit. We're all a little bit deaf. Nvidia stock's down 3%. That seems to be a problem for you. What? What do you mean pop?
Forsen, how do you cope knowing you're truly lost in life? Wasting it playing shit video games, consuming non-stop. You don't work or build anything of value. You think you're the most free, but in reality you're dead inside.
Seems like someone is depressed. Yeah. How do I cope knowing I'm truly lost in life? Well, I think to myself, there is always someone who is more pathetic and more lost than me. Like YOLO Swag King 67. So I shouldn't feel too bad. Right? I shouldn't feel too bad. I should be happy with the hand I was dealt. Is my mindset. Because I sure as hell wouldn't want to be that
Hello,
guy.
Forsen. Forsen, I noticed that whenever the religions of Islam and Christianity get brought up, you always mock them. But whenever the religion of Judaism gets brought up, you stay silent. May I ask why?
Simply not true. It's a false narrative. I call all religions equally retarded. Equally retarded. They are 100%. Testing, welcome back. Aether, bad manners. Thank you for 8 years, man. Hello, Forsen. Hello. Boop. Thank you. Thank you. Atheism is a religion too. It's very much not a religion. No. It's the absence of a religion, sir. You stupid motherfucking cunt. Cunt borde röra sig ut. Anything else cool, fresh? No? Nothing amazing, extraordinary happening today? There's no showcase today, is there? No. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Alright, then we have some links instead. We have some links. I'm sure it's good stuff. Chat. Don't worry. This time.
The Second Amendment is not the freedom that threatens the people in charge the most. No. That would be the First Amendment, which is your right to say what you sincerely believe. That is the right, the first in our Bill of Rights, that terrifies them the most. Your words are a greater threat than any firearm. They must censor you, or else they lose power. It is that simple. So these horrifying murders in Colorado over the weekend quickly became a pretext for yet more censorship of your speech. You are responsible for this, they told you, because you said the wrong things. You are guilty of stochastic terrorism, inspiring violence by your beliefs. Anderson Lee Aldrich committed mass murder because you complained about the sexualizing of children. Every time you object to drag time story hour for 5th graders, or point out that genital mutilation is being committed on minors, which it is, every time you say that, you are putting people's lives at risk. Now that seems implausible, and yet many are making this claim. Many have made it over the past 24 hours. Watch, for example, Brandy Zadrozny of NBC.
Online, including this Libs of TikTok account, which feeds larger media like Fox News stories, what has happened is a demonization of LGBTQ people, calling them groomers and pedophiles. This type of thing, whether we can say it's motive or not, what we know is that it's just another reason why LGBTQ people are scared.
So there it is, right there. When you point out the truth, indisputably, and the truth is that some adults in this country, apparently a growing number, have a deeply unhealthy fixation on the sexuality of children. When you say that out loud, you get people killed. That is what Brandy Zadrozny is saying. And by saying that, Brandy Zadrozny and the many people like her are effectively defending that same deeply unhealthy fixation on the sexuality of children. By the way, it's absolutely real. You're not imagining that. It's happening. The evidence is everywhere, and it comes to light on the internet. And Brandy Zadrozny and people like her hate that you're seeing that. Notice that Zadrozny is not claiming that Libs of TikTok is making this up. She never even suggests that. She is threatening them, and what she's doing is threatening them, you should know. And she's doing that because they're pointing it out. Noticing it's happening is their crime. And once again, it is happening. Children's Hospital in Boston, one of the most famous hospitals in the world, has admitted performing double mastectomies on children for no medical reason at all. There is no scientific justification for sexually mutilating kids. They are not doing it for a scientifically defensible reason. They are doing it because they believe in a very specific religious ideology. That's true. Is pointing that out an attack on gay people? Of course it is not an attack on gay people. It has nothing to do with gay people. It has to do with sexually mutilating children, which is wrong, period.
I mean, hasn't America been circumcising their kids for like fucking ever? Isn't that sexually mutilating their fucking kids too?
It should be a crime, period. And yet suddenly it's very common. As we've reported on this show, UCSF, University of California San Francisco Hospital, one of the leading hospitals in the world, is doing this as well. And they've said so out loud. This is an actual quote from their website. Quote, genital surgery is being performed on a case-by-case basis more frequently in minors. In the absence of solid evidence, providers often must rely on the expert opinions of innovators and thought leaders in the field. So your child gets sexually mutilated, genital surgery that is irreversible, not on the basis of science, but on the basis of innovators and thought leaders. It's hard to believe that's happening. That quote was scrubbed, by the way, after we reported on it, not because it wasn't a real quote, but because it was a real quote. It was too incriminating. Once again, this is everywhere. A parent in Pennsylvania called Megan Brock decided to do some actual reporting on it because actual reporters choose not to. They look away and attack anyone who wants to know what's actually happening. So she filed a records request. And this week she obtained a 2017 email from Dr. Nadia Daushin at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Again, one of the most famous hospitals in the world, known as CHOP, a widely beloved institution that has helped very many. But in this case, what they were doing shocks the senses. In a communication with now HHS Secretary Rachel Levine, she wrote this, quote, I'm not aware of existing literature, this is Daushin, but certainly it is happening. I think we've had more than 10 patients who have had chest surgery under 18, as young as 15, and bottom surgery, 17. That's the sexual mutilation of children for no medical or scientific reason, simply because right now it is fashionable and consistent with a cult that has taken over a lot of the leadership of this country. But the fact remains,
What is wrong with Europe? It's hard to ignore that we're dangerously and depressingly falling behind in technological developments. This is particularly obvious when it comes to artificial intelligence, on which the entire European Union missed the boat. And after we missed the boat, we formed a committee to study the pier. What is going on? Let me illustrate the problem. This is a bottle of melatonin I bought in a supermarket in the United States. 5 milligram a piece. It's almost empty. This is why I recently bought a new one. EU product, 0.5 milligram a piece. If you want 5 milligrams per pill over here, you need a prescription. So now I have to take 10 pills instead of 1, because our government assumes that adults are too dumb to make their own decisions. If you're located in the United States, you should see the t-shirts that I'm selling with Einstein's field equations and so on. If you're located in Europe, you can't see them, because the feed doesn't fulfill some obscure regulation, and God knows it could be dangerous to buy a t-shirt on YouTube. Self-driving cabs? No, can't do this here. Too much could go wrong. Embryonic stem cell research? Heaven forbid. Drone deliveries? Wait, we first need a framework for a strategy for an initiative. It will stand on 6 pillars, and then we'll pass laws until anyone who remembers what they're about has died. Did you know that the largest tech company in Europe is American? It's because the American companies are registered some branch in Ireland for tax reasons. This is also why I recently got a letter from the Irish tax office, because I make income through Google's branch registered in Ireland. And speaking of taxes, yes, it's right what they say. I work for the government more than half of the year. I now have to pay a church tax, even though I haven't been a member of any church ever in my life, though I spent some time among string theorists. This is a bottle of Advil I bought in the United States. Contains 300 pills of ibuprofen. Can't buy this here. For one thing, you can't buy painkillers in bottles. Oh no, that's way too dangerous. And if you want more than 50 pills a pack, you need a prescription. You can buy 50 packs of 20, all right, but not 1 pack of 100. Way too dangerous. We can't allow this. It has to be regulated. And then there are the bottle caps that no longer detach. So if you want to drink out of the bottle, you now have the cap hanging in your face. The problem with this bottle cap disaster is not the caps. I can see that in some situations it's actually useful, and if you pull hard enough it comes off anyway. No, the problem is...
To be fair, there's a lot of cases where Europe bans something, America doesn't, and then fucking 2 years later people start suing the fucking companies because they end up with fucking hair loss or fucking skin flare-ups or whatever is in the shit, and they're like, yep, should have listened to fucking Europe. So sure, Europe overly bans stuff, but America
the problem
underbans
is that
stuff.
the European Commission spent years on
Like
coming
what?
up with regulations and plans to
There
solve
was
the
like
problem that
skincare
didn't
products,
exist in the
things
first
like that.
place. I understand why
Certain
the
foods.
Brits left the European Union. Not that I think it was a good idea to leave a
Many
trade union
examples,
with
there's
literally
don't
all
really
of your
follow
neighbor
skincare,
countries.
just
Not
heard about
super
it from
smart,
those who
but
do.
I understand the sentiment. The European Union is not a country. All its members are unhappy in their own ways. So one can't reasonably make any general statements about what's going on, and that's just as well because I'll unreasonably make general statements. I think Europeans have become too damn complacent and also totally ignorant of what's going on in the rest of the world. This graph shows how labor productivity in the EU stopped growing in pace with that of the US sometime in the 1980s. The major reason for this becomes clear if you look at labor productivity per working hour, which is basically the same both in the US and the EU. This means the reason Europeans are less productive is simply that they work less, and our most productive hours are the ones we spend planning the summer vacation. For some while, this didn't matter all that much for tech developments, but it became really obvious with the dot-com boom that the Europeans basically entirely missed. Good thing, you might say, less money wasted. Okay, But this is the reason why today almost no big internet service is European, with the one exception of Spotify that no one seems to know is Swedish. And with AI,
No
we're
one
just
seems to
making
know
the
that
same
Spotify is
mistake
Swedish.
again. Last year, Mario Draghi, who used to run the European Central Bank, wrote a long report for the European Commission about Europe's economy. If nothing changes, he said, Europe faces a slow agony of falling.
I don't know if they are Swedish anymore, though. That's the real question. You fucking what? Zerp, Short and Mad, Jaguar 2K, Santi NG, welcome back. Alright, that was actually all the links today. Wow, Pog, speedrun. Maybe we'll have, maybe we'll beat the game today then. With the extra time we have received upon our plate. Let's move myself, myself, and Irene over here. Game capture is on, but where is the game? All I see is shit. Alright, oh fuck, we have that annoying flying mission. Oh my god. Fuck this mission, man. Fuck this fucking mission. Oh, I did miss one link. Oh shit, I missed 2 links. My bad, actually. I did miss 2 links. I'm retarded, I'm sorry. Alright. I just
Oh, this is 7 kind of creepy. Yeah, something tells me this isn't right.
This is Markia McCarty with AfterBuzz TV, and I am here with the Power Team. This is Haley Mancini, Natalie Palmitas, and then Jake Goldman, another fantastic writer for Powerpuff Girls. Jake, who's your Powerpuff Girl?
I'm gonna say Blossom 100%. Oh no, easily, because I think just her energy. I'm always kind of thinking like that, and I'm always like, everything needs to be like laid out. I put on my gloves and I lay everything out, and then if I had the hair for bows, I would wear them all the time.
Want to know the thoughts of love so true? The answer lies in front of you. Oh, he does like me.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, and your 5 o'clock is here.
Blossom, my darling, I've come to bring you your Nobel Peace Prize. How do you get your hair so shiny? Why, if I were to grade your hair, I would give it the letter A.
Stop!
Hello, Jared Shapiro. Casual friend.
I got you these. I also wanted to give you this.
I like you. Do you like me too? Yes or no?
Stop!
There's no one I'd rather share the stage with than you, my sweet Blossom. You have my heart forever!
What? Where am I?
Whoa! It's a zombie! Clouds rock!
My prince?
Bad touch, stranger danger.
I offer my undying love to you.
Understudy?
Jesus Christ. I gotta rinse my plate once again.
Hey, big bros.
Fuck,
Hey,
I'll miss the show, but I guess I
come over
have
here.
to.
Come on over here. Yeah. I need some help with something in my room. Yeah, I think it's just around here. I think I saw something weird in the carpet. Yeah, but you just sit down over there, okay, and like look out for it. Okay, let's see. Where were they again? Over here. Got you. Huh? Have you realized it yet? Yep. I just handcuffed you to my bed. Hey, quit fussing. You're just gonna hurt yourself or something. Come on, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm gonna let you go eventually, obviously. I just wanted to make sure you wouldn't ruin the fun by trying to run away or something. And you know, this is basically your fault. You never play or hang out with me anymore. Huh? Stop.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty tame, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I would get banned for that. I've seen worse on stream, alright. Either way, no further links, please. We're trying to fucking play the games here. Shadow Ion, thank you, man. We got Preem Live, welcome back. I got asthma. Zozoru. Thank you. Yes. Alright, let's first try this mission, yeah?